Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for playoffs. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's a moment that has been long in the making. 5 teams remain, and only 5 teams can battle it out to see if they can become the Atlas 2022 champions. My name is Razor. This is Cairo. And we've got Summit versus Savanna to start us off a game of the ages. 2nd place versus 3rd place seed from the regular season, now duking it out to see if they can play against Polar.
Yep, we've got a defensive powerhouse versus a very offensive-minded team in Summit. We've got the stat sheet up, and we can see clearly that Savanna is the top-notch defensive team, leading in blocks and leading in steals. Actually tied with Polar in steals, but leading handedly in blocks.
Yeah, you
Summit,
can thank...
though, in 2nd or 3rd in basically every other stat.
If you look at the stat sheet, which... Oh, it doesn't... There it is. I mean, if you look at the stat sheet, you can see handedly that both Snarvelax and Tumbleweed are just on top of the defensive half. I do think that Snarvelax has a little bit more over Tumbleweed. Tumble has 4 blocks, 28 steals. And Snarvelax has 30 blocks and 9 steals. So, defensive stats for Snarvelax are a little bit higher. The defensive rating is your blocks plus your steals. Tumbleweed has a 32. But he's also the 3rd most potent player in this entire cup in terms of overall rating. He has 26 goals, which is the 3rd most in the cup, and he's also got that defensive prowess behind him. It's a team that relies a lot on defense. If you give them a goal, they might be able to just like sway this into a defensive sided game and continue to apply pressure on the backside of their net.
Yeah, maybe Tumble, his defensive stats don't entirely tell the whole story, because a lot of the time he is upfield trying to get a fast break opportunity, but still, even with him being upfield most of the time, he still has a very, very respectable defensive rating.
Right.
And you should expect that from a captain. I mean, he does everything.
Yeah, he's not only teaching the players how to play the game, but he's also, able to lead by example. He's a captain that does not mess around. He does not sit behind and let, his team do the work. He does it himself. He puts in, the goals, he puts in the defense, but is it enough? That's the question. I mean, Summit have been a very difficult team to beat, considering that they've only been defeated 3 times. It's not an easy team to play against. Polar defeated them twice, and Savanna beat Summit as well. So this is a matchup that anyone can win. Both of these teams are 1-1 against each other.
Yep, definitely Savanna. They're going to be looking to... They need to look to stop meatsale with just a double team, because as soon as you send the triple team, he sends it out to Jenna, he sends it out to Ants, and it just makes it so easy. They just get such easy shots on goal.
Yeah, it's crazy to me just how good they can be.
One thing is that we are missing Sable and Geese. Sable for Savanna and Geese on the side of Summit. They're starting defender, so that may be very relevant soon.
I hope that's not a permanent thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they stayed up a little too late.
Oh boy.
Didn't get much sleep eye.
Not the Flake City over here. The 2022 Flake Cup.
It's all injuries now. Everyone's just they're getting injured, can't play.
Geese is here.
Oh, Geese is here.
So they do have a sub. They do have a defensive sub and a goalkeeper sub on the side of Summit, respectively. You have Hit, who can play defense, and then you have Xenos, who can play goalkeeper, and also sometimes striker. So you do have a good bench on the side of Summit if need be, but on the side of Savanna, who they tend to use their bench a lot. You have Sable missing. Sable is a player that has been kind of bounced between striker and midfielder that they've subbed out, and they've kind of swapped both. Well, they've tried just about everything. They've tried Sable out, No Zero in. They've tried No Zero out, Sable in. They've tried Fire Demon on defense and then putting both No Zero and Sable in. They really do just mess around and do whatever they want to do. And I think it's a cool dynamic to see sometimes. But obviously it lessens the amount of experience that the players are going to get on the field. But with no Sable, maybe that strategy's out the window. They're going to have to play all 5 of their players up regardless of if they want to. Yeah,
I think they're waiting. They have their 7th player that we have not seen so far in the tournament, Radio Star. So maybe he gets put in. I would be very surprised if he does. I mean, I don't think he's played a scrim for a long time. So,
yeah, I don't know what Radio Star might even play position-wise. I think he's they're a defender. I'm not sure what potential mix-up you can have there. We've had Snarblax already as a striker once during this cup. I don't know if that's going to be played once again. I mean, he does have 2 goals to his name. So 34%, or sorry, a 50% shot rate where he shot 4 times and scored twice. So you got a little bit of accuracy on the end of Snarblax, but I mean, he's just the best defender in the league right now. Why would you sacrifice him? But you might just have to. I mean, you never know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I definitely would not take Snarb off the field at any point. Whether you put him up front or behind, he's just so valuable. He is the glue that keeps the Savanna grass held together.
Yeah, and a lot of times whenever you have defensive rotates on the side of Savanna, it's all mediated by Snarblax.
Oh, and the tip has started. Summit getting the tip.
Already meatsale pushing up here. Has Ants already. What a dime! Oh, quite the start already. 12 seconds in, and Ants puts a shot towards net. Unfortunately, it's right towards Louis, wearing his new goalkeeper jersey.
And that's exactly what we were looking at. He drives in, he gets open, he draws the defense, and then he has his teammates just wide open in the middle of the box. He just has so much gravity. It's like, even if you're trying to defend somebody, you're like, oh, Fire Demon, you defend Ants, and you only defend Ants. When meatsale starts dribbling near you, it's just so hard to try and ignore it.
Yeah, your strategy there is to just clear it as soon as possible, even if you have to throw it back. Not like that. Even if you throw it back to the field, you have to just get it out of his way, out of his grasp, because he can really grab it from wherever he wants to. And even if he misses a straight grab, he'll steal from it and get it. Snarblax does have the ball now, controlling Ants, and the entire Summit team is going to rotate back here. So Savanna, they're going to have to try and roll through an entire Summit defense if they want to try and already get this starting goal.
Yep, we haven't seen much possession time for Savanna yet, but right now they're keeping good control of it. Keep getting stolen, though. Mel not able to take control of the ball, though, so all good.
Clears it up to Snarblax, though. Fire Demon potentially available inside the net. Tumbleweed in a dangerous position here. He gets it to Tumbleweed! What a dime there! Mel nearly drops it.
Wow, that was scary.
If this is anything like what we had for that Swamp Savanna game, that 3-4, maybe even the 4-4, count me in.
Yeah, that game was pretty amazing. So hopefully we get another good showing here from both teams. So far, I mean, both teams have gotten one really, really good shot on goal, but they just couldn't manage to shoot it away from the goalie. Savanna, though, I like what they're doing on offense here. Very, very aggressive play style.
Yeah, Snarb is not afraid.
Big shot in.
Got Snarb back as well for the supporting line. Tumbleweed inside the box as well. They're looking to try and get it away from him. Wow, he threads it in between everybody. That's
crazy. You don't see that very often.
That was nuts. I can't even believe myself. Like that was a good pass. Oh, Jetta. Good recovery, though.
Oh, meatsale up front. No Zero, though, and Snarb playing hardcore defense. Snarb playing behind, and No Zero playing in front, trying to deny any chance of him getting the ball, but he's got to step on both of them.
Ooh! Oh, it ricochets off of Louis. He doesn't glove it. That's so unlucky.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. He was right on top of the ball, but it just bounces off his head.
Yeah, it happens. The hitbox is so narrow. It's a chance that you don't get very often to try and glove the ball. You got to be as accurate as possible. Snarblax looking for any pressure on meatsale. You have Tumbleweed back, so you can play up a little bit here. Good steal there from Snarb. Keeps the ball in contention, though, as it is a corner kick, but over to Jenna. They've been doing this quite often. Good air stall looking for the pass follow-up there, but Snarblax right in the way. Unfortunately, self-passes it out.
I think that was a glitchy dribble. He just bounces it right out of bounds.
Third time's a charm.
Yeah, we've had 3 corner kicks in the span of like less than 15 seconds. Big lob pass.
Oh. Oh, meatsales. Oh, meatsale. Meatsale lagging.
Oh,
Meatsale.
he's getting deleted. Oh,
Good. I respect that. I respect the kicking it out there from Tumbleweed. I respect the rep.
and that's
But that is a
the
fourth corner as a result.
yep. Good rep there from Tumbleweed, seeing that meatsale is lagging and just shoots it right out. Still Summit's ball. Oh, and Savanna, they're doing a great job of containing meatsale right now.
Not Jenna, though. Jenna's right above there. Good steal from Starblax. Louis again misses the glove, though, which means that is going to be the fifth corner kick on this side. The ball is not left the the Savanna half of the field. That's a lot of pressure here. Meatsale, good steal there from No Zero, and a free kick will goal kick will finally get us out of this side of the box.
Yep, I believe that was a stealthy Jenna foul, so that's one yellow on the side of Summit. Tumbleweed, he gets that pass. Oh my god! I did not expect that pass to go through, let alone Tumbleweed to get the angle and just perfectly thread it through on the right corner.
The response is there, and now we have an even game already. 1-1. Summit and Savanna already going neck and neck right now. However, meatsale has Jenna open. You have Ants in the box as well. So many options here to take from Stealthy Jenna. Looking for anything, but it's a good block there from Fire Demon. Once a defender, now a striker, has to hold it off. meatsale still inside of the net. The attack here from Summit, very potent. You're forgetting about Ants, though, and Snarblax in the way of that, just knows where the ball's going to be at all times. Bombs it up and tries to clear, but Jenna, when you talk about big hitboxes there, though, Tumbleweed.
Yep, and Savanna, they're playing very conservative on defense. They're not overplaying. They're not going for crazy steals. Oh, Louis, that's great awareness from him to go far out of goal and get that pass.
That's the last for Savanna attack. I went through all the S names there. Good steal, though, from Jenna. Playing that defensive mid player that she usually is. That will be out, though. It's a corner kick here for Sav. Fire Demon. Nah, it's not good. meatsale there for the defense. Oh, cut off their head. You got to be careful there. meatsale.
That was really, really close to being a PK.
It's good recovery.
Definitely, you never just want to see the PKs. It's just such a if the team hits it, it's such a morale booster for them, and just completely takes the wind out of you.
Yeah. Savanna obviously have been playing a lot more defense as well, so that opportunity would have been very good. Still in there, No Zero recovers it and has Fire Demon open. This is going to force the rotation back. And I mean, Savanna, they've been making moves. We talk about them as a heavy defensive team. You have all four of your players that aren't the goalkeeper completely up the field. So many options here for Fire Demon, and he chooses to jump over the ball instead. Hobner will be able to be there for the clearance and allow his team to rotate up at the same time. So Summit can now once again restart and chisel away at the Savanna defense, with Snarblax still keeping it in possession there of Savanna, but it'll automatically go over to Summit.
Yeah, I noticed on the other side when Savanna had the possession that Tumbleweed was trying desperately to get into the big box, but he was just kept getting body blocked by the Stealthy Jenna meatsale double team. So Fire Demon, he got stalled out and had to try and do something himself to draw attention.
Yeah.
But no dice.
It was a good attempt, but still possession here to Summit. Hobner helping his team get into position once again. Has the pass open to Jenna. meatsale and Ants both inside the box here. Jenna looking for any of those options. Tumbleweed, however, immediately on top of things. The second heaviest defensive player on the side of Savanna making work. But it is a goal kick.
Oh, up to No Zero. Can he get it? And can he get past Hobner? Jenna's right there, though.
It's a 2 versus 1. Oh, Fire Demon. He was looking for a shot, and it was definitely a good attempt. Unfortunately, though, that save from Mel. Good awareness there from Mel, and we'll clear it once again out for Summit. It's a slowdown here. The game has kind of slowed down. Not as many shots, but these opportunities are coming very high and dry for both of these sides, and they're making do what they can. Now Savanna will be forced to rotate, nobody cherry-picking, so Fire Demon's going to have to dribble this one a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of just been a back and forth, but Summit arguably have been having a lot more control on the Savanna side of the field.
Yeah, it's a 2 for 3. Tumbleweed, he's in the corner. Savanna, the whole team's up now. Uh-oh.
Oh. meatsale.
You can just tell the team just desperately wants to shoot that ball.
I respect that. I do respect that from Sav. That was probably the best opportunity they've had this half to actually go for a second goal, and because of meatsale lagging, they just didn't. Is that a lag switch? Is that a lag switch conspiracy?
Yeah,
taking advantage of Savannah's kindness. Oh, Fire Demon!
Oh, he was so wide. He just hesitated. I'm not sure why. If he just backed up a little bit, he could have just lobbed it to the side.
Maybe it's not them trying to not BM. Maybe it's them waiting for meatsale to come back and then witness his team already get scored on. But you have Tumbleweed to clear too. You have No Zero open on the left. This is a good push here from Savanna. You can see that Hobbiter and meatsale are going to have to switch and kind of split the duo apart. You have Tumbleweed getting closer though. Tumbleweed just drills it up himself though. Does not go for the pass instead. And the prioritization there from Geese, it was the proper play to make. But Tumbleweed read into it.
You have to do that. That's No Zero playing the fast break perfectly. You have to make sure the team cannot double team the ball handler.
Oh. And it's just a little bit over there.
Almost went right back in. Tumbleweed, he's almost wide though. Big head. Oh, that's scary.
You usually catch those because you can call them out as a defender, but like, oh, I'm gonna head it, but it's still, it could still be nerve-wracking sometimes. Snarblax, Fire Demon, everybody now upfield here. Tumbleweed inside the box looking for any sort of receival here, but with meatsale covering Fire Demon, this could easily switch momentum on the side of Summit, and it will. As meatsale trying to get it out though, Tumbleweed and No Zero will clamp him. Ball still in the hands here of Savanna. It's stolen from, and it's going to be a throw-in.
Definitely Summit. They've been having it's almost been completely swapped over. Savanna, they've had a lot of.
That was almost bad. Summit. Now we're to meatsale. Still in the possession here of Summit. This is dangerous. Fire Demon is back here in case any shots go towards the net. Pass over to Ants though. Oh, Louis and Fire Demon, everyone just clamping on that ball. Savanna somehow still keep it in. This is a very, very low-scoring game here. A little bit of miscommunication there, maybe, from the side of Savanna, but you still have Tumbleweed and No Zero up to pass to. Still looking for any sort of attempt right now. This Savanna defense is potent. You have No Zero up here. Passing opportunities are very limited, though. You can see all four Summit players have rotated back here. Looks for the thread over to Fire Demon. Up in the air. Dime over, but Hobbiter in the right place at the right time. No Zero looking to keep this one in. It's stolen from a Savanna player. That's a corner. And Sav, once again, have another opportunity here. But opportunities are very limited. When I say opportunity, it's a very, very short margin of error that you can make on the side of Savanna. And unfortunately, Fire Demon makes that mistake. You still have Snarblax back here, however, the defense is good. But if meatsale gets past him and we can't go through, meatsale's just in front. Oh! Louis, that's in! Or that's out, that's out. Louis got the save. Holy moly.
Wow, the goalies are playing really, really good today, actually.
This is nuts.
These have not been... None of these shots have really been bad. Like, in terms of, like, a long shot where you have so much time to react to it. They've all been really far in the big box or in close to being in the small box.
Yeah.
Just goes to show though, these goalies, when they're on point, they are on point. It's so hard to get it past them.
Yeah, Mel and Louis have their work cut out for them, that's for sure, but
should be out. Okay, yeah.
In fairness, it has been a pretty Sav-sided game, I think, on this second half of the of this half, rather. The second half of this half. You know, the first 7 minutes were pretty much all Summit. But Savanna, I mean, they've been getting strikes in as much as they can. Some have been struggling just a little bit.
Oh my! That's a PK. No way.
That is Stealthy Jenna's 7th yellow card. And this is a dangerous one.
Jenna has 2, by the way.
Yeah, 2 this game. 2 this game, and then 7 in total. And that's it. Oh! Holy crap, Mel!
Wow.
Who is this guy?
That's
Who is
big.
this guy? He's him!
I mean, Tumbleweed, he did really telegraph that. He just aimed straight at the corner and then shot it. But, I don't know. Still, that's not an easy save, even if you know. Man, that's crazy.
That was such a good save there. But
still, though, the second yellow card on Jenna, that's kind of big. We might be seeing Xenos our hit today.
I was going to say, so I don't know how... Do red cards work in which the player gets subbed out and you play a 4v5, or does someone have to, like...
Someone can sub in for them.
So that's going to be an interesting dynamic, because Xenos has played striker before, but hit is more of a defensive role, and Jenna kind of plays a defensive mid like that. Good body block there from Jenna, and Summit now return control, but that is the question that you unfortunately have to ask, and Jenna's, you know, kind of going to have to play reserved whether she likes it or not, because if she goes for that dive, that steal that might be on top of someone's head, I mean, that's it. That's game over for you, but it's not over until it's over. Jenna in the box there, Fire Demon, though. A good block going back to his defensive days. Clears over to Snarvelax, though, and this is still very dangerous territory here. Summit still alive. Snarvelax red like a book, and Ants could recover this. Louis misses a ball!
No!
The glove has been so difficult to Louis. Whistle's blown, and the buzzer beater is in for Summit. 2-2.
Wow, that is nuts. That's so... Oh, that sucks for Savanna so bad. They really wish they had that PK now. I mean, that's crazy.
Gosh, that was something. Summit and Savanna even Steven. That is ridiculous.
And we've got yeah, Summit's going to take the half. They're going to try to reset meatsale's internet and see if they can fix some of the issues. I mean, that would be pretty good. I mean, he hasn't really been... He's just been having some big spikes. And, you know, Savanna, they've been generous, but they don't have to be. There's nothing in the rules that makes them stop if a player is lagging.
I think someone, like, pressed the extra time button, I thought. Like, I saw it in the chat, and I thought there would be, like, a minute of extra. You saw that too, right? Like,
I saw the extra time pop up, so I guess I didn't expect it to end at 15.
Yeah. Well, in all fairness, for entertainment purposes, quite the dramatic way to end a half off of the meatsale buzzer beater. Just completely shunts it into the back of the net. Louis missing the glove, and he's been having a lot of trouble with that. While Louis has had his highlights this game, gloves have not been a part of him. He has not been very kind to those gloves recently, and the playoff curse has eroded him. But still, I mean, close game.
It's never easy to grab the ball. Even it seems easy, but your timing has to be so on point.
Yeah. So what I've learned from other people telling me, and this could be completely false, and I could have been gaslit, but what I've heard is that it's in a cone radius in front of your face. That is it. That's your safe area. It's a very short cone, not a lot of distance to cover. You can't grab it from 50 miles away. You have to kind of hug the ball almost. It's like a substitute for body blocking. So if you're not in a good position for that, and if you even mess up 1 pixel, the gloves don't connect for you. It's a dangerous game. Goalkeeping, as much as they've gotten new tools, as much as they've gotten the goalie gloves back in 2018, goalkeeping is still a difficult position to play in. Mel and Louis have been showing just how awesome they can be in that role.
Oh man, I mean, this is turning out to be a pretty good game, actually. I was, partly expecting just a blowout for either side, but so far, both teams doing extremely well on the defensive side. There's just a few very slight mess ups. Louis, though, he's gotta get his gloves under control.
Yeah.
Maybe he needs to have some people shoot on him right now. Just get the timing back down. But there's been basically both goals have been an unfortunate mess up from Louis, just missing the ball. The one that bounced off his head, and the other one, goes to end the possession, but misses it, and meatsale just gets the wide open shot. Oh yeah, so in the regular season, if the second half ends in a tie, then the game ends. It's just a tie.
Yeah.
Nobody gets the win points. But in the playoffs, if we end with a tie, the game goes to penalty kicks. And I'm not sure I remember the exact way it works, because it hasn't happened for a long time. I think the last time, I believe Radiant did it?
Isn't there like an overtime half? Like an overtime first half and then overtime second half?
There might be. I'm not sure.
We could definitely take a peep at the rulebook. I'm gonna see if Jamdrar yells at me for being as he quotes it, a flubbin' idiot. But we can definitely check. But in the meantime, there is something that I did want to bring up, and we did bring up in the middle of the broadcast that I feel like should be completely noted moving in to the second half. Jenna, 2 yellow cards.
That could be huge. That could be
detrimental.
I mean, as much as Xenos and Hit, they are respectable players, but Jenna, she's a great two-way player. You're really going to be missing the defense and offense. You're only going to really get one, depending on if you put Xenos or Hit in.
Yeah. That it is really no shade. It's just you can't find a midfielder that plays as effectively as Jenna does. It comes with the rotations, and it comes with the fact that you can play defense if you fully need to. That's what makes Jenna so good. And she even has a good goal percentage, as far as I remember. Even if she hasn't been scoring goals, she's just been making opportunities. She's currently 43%.
43%.
That is nuts.
That is crazy.
That is for 23 shots on goal. 23 attempts as a midfielder. That is insane. That is 10 goals scored for 23. Not a lot of midfielders can say that they have put up that percentage while also having a 20 defensive rating. That is a midfielder that has so much pressure over the field, and losing her might be just enough to spike you down into the lower bracket, which there is one, by the way. I hope we have a way of showing you, but if you go to the Atlas Cup calendar, which I'll actually link in the chat for you if I can, unless I get banned, you can see how the playoffs work, but Summit aren't completely out if they lose this for really any team. I'm just saying, for example. They'll be dropped down to the lowers bracket, but again, with Jenna gone, that threat looms very, very ever close.
Yep. So whoever loses this game will play whoever loses the Swamp and Tropics game. So, nobody's down and out if they lose.
Yeah,
it's not good. If you lose in the first round, it's going to be a miracle, honestly, for you to come back and get to the grand final. But it's possible. It's very, very possible.
Yeah. It's not a risk that you want to take, of course, especially a team like Summit, who have confidently been, stoic in that first place fight throughout the entire cup, as one of those teams that has always been looked at. Now, I know there's obviously a lot of doubts that were floating around this team initially. I mean, you have strikers that are not exactly debuting, but strikers that don't have as much experience as others. Those doubts have kind of been shot down. Even if they lose today, Summit still look like a top 3 team, regardless of how you put it. There's a big gap between, the top 3 and the top 4 right now. And Summit are kind of the pure reason for that. They're a really good team. So seeing them in the losers bracket, it might be threatening for the other teams down there, but it's not to say that they'll be out just because of that.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm very interested to see how the Swamp and Tropics game goes, though. It's a bit of a grudge match. Cheese Master and No Roblo.
I think those are the 2 best matches that we're gonna have this season. I know any team that has either Savanna or Swamp is just an incredible game, almost all the time. And I love commentating and playing against both of those teams. They're so fun. I love it. I love it, dude. It's a fun team, and I really like the dynamic that they have going for them. And obviously, the strategy that they've been employing, that sub strategy where no one plays a certain position, it's phenomenal. It's really fun to watch, and I do implore you to go back and watch some Savanna games to see what I'm talking about. You have a lot of the time strikers that'll go up to play defense. You'll have defenders that go all the way up to play striker. You'll have midfielders that try and make their own attempts at goals. You have midfielders that play defense. I mean, this team is so flexible, and I love it. It's such a fun team to watch, especially against a team like Summit, who are such a rock-solid, well-defined team. You have Ants and meatsale striker. You have Jenna mid. And then you have Hobner defense. That's it, That's it.
Yeah,
but
nothing really changed. That's the thing, though. If you look, especially at the first two Savanna games compared to where they are at now, it's just like a night and day difference. They've really gelled together. I don't know if I'd have to look at the rosters, but this is a very new setup for Tumbleweed. I'm sure he's played with Snarb before, but Fire Demon, No Zero, Louie, he has not played with those people before.
I actually don't. I think there's a sheet for it. I can go find to see what the teams were for Atlas Cup, but I don't think Tumbleweed has teamed with any of these people besides.
I'm almost certain he's been a Snarb.
Yeah. Let me take a look. I feel like I should know this, to be honest.
Savanna is lining up for the tip, ready and itching to get the second half going on. And the whistle's blown. Tips Tumbleweed, and he hits it off to Fire Demon on the mid side.
You want to get this one in as soon as possible. Oh,
that's oof. Fire Demon, if he had that, he probably would have gotten ahead on Ants. Only a solo defender, so he could draw the defense. The defense would be rotating. You get the pass out, and that could be an easy shot opportunity for Tumble, but it did not happen. He gets the big lob up to Tumble, though. Can he get it from Hobner? To Fire Demon? Oh, just barely.
Oh! Tumbleweed going for his corner shot, his famous corner shot, that one that has gotten them a goal already so far. No Zero, a good steal. Now looking for the dime up to Tumbleweed, but Stealthy Jenna is there. Clears it over, steals it from Ants on accident.
I don't know if I'm lagging a little bit, but it seemed like Jenna was a little bit choppy.
I did see that as well. That is.
So we'll see if that has any effect on things.
Meatsale,
though. Oh, okay. Louie, he's in it now.
I was gonna say the gloves are finally working. He tuned them up a little bit.
Yeah, he put the sticky stuff on it.
Oh god. Pine tar. Got pine tar on his gloves.
Put stickum on it. Just covered it in glue.
Oh.
Well, there are no foreign substances rules. Actually, I guess is a gun considered a foreign substance? So maybe there is.
I mean, Jenna's certainly high off painkillers right now because of I'm high off painkillers because of the sprained ankle thing. So I mean,
prescription based.
Prescription. Yes, I'm not doing anything illegal. Let me be very clear here.
Yeah, we're not.
Wow, you went for that one. You actually did.
Please follow your doctor's orders. Please follow their instructions.
Yes, we need to. I think we're legally obligated to.
That?
You have Tumbleweed up as well, but both Jen and Hobner are covering him.
Oh, can we get the ball out of this hullabaloo?
Still got Fire Demon there. Good steal there from meatsale, and Jenna will collapse on top as well. Tries to clear it out, though, but Snarbalax is there to receive it. Tumbleweed is inside the box, and No Zero might have a pass opportunity.
Okay.
Almost out there. Savanna, though, still have that chance. It's just so much pressure on the side of Summit. Snarbalax. Fire Demon now. They're just bouncing it back and forth to each other, playing a little game of pass.
That's fine, though. The more you pass, the more pressure you put on the team. Even if they don't seem like threatening passes, they make you think. And the more passes you do, the more mistakes you could possibly open up Summit to doing. But however, they do not make a mistake Strong defensive possession right there. Savanna not able to get it into the big box at all. Oh, Hobner stolen off the break.
No zero. Absolutely pegs Hobner for that one. Tumbleweed, no. Can't get it. No zero still has it. It's just over and over again. Stealthy Jenna and either Hobner or meatsale are there to immediately pressure the ball. They're going to have to go back and forth with each other. They're going to have to pass the ball. Tries to thread it in between. Tumbleweed still has it, though. Tumbleweed off the post. Oh, it's a tragedy. It's an absolute tragedy.
That was such a strange possession. Tumbleweed, I think a little bit miscommunication to No Zero there. He feeds him on the left, but No Zero goes right. However, it just lets Tumbleweed get the ball himself somehow. Somehow nobody picked that ball up. And he was so close. But this is a dangerous opportunity here. Savanna, they're not really... Oh, No Zero. That is clutch.
Fortunately, Ants, though, past Fire Demon. Clears it up, though. Tumbleweed's behind Geese. But Geese reads that way better than Tumbleweed possibly could have. Pass now over, but Snarblex is there.
That pass was just too low. The pass is at a low angle like that. There's just no way it's going to go over the top. Oh, No Zero. No. That's unfortunate. You definitely don't want to see that.
It's the jitters. It's the playoff jitters for No Zero.
We do have 4 minutes, or 5 minutes actually, already gone down. I don't know how. This game is so good. It's just the time is flying away.
That's not even like that's as cliche as that is to say. He's not even wrong. Like, this is legitimately a game that is so good that you'll forget about the time here. Snarblax has meatsale though. Wow, just has his number 2. But meatsale over Snarblax. Ants is open. So many opportunities here for the side of Summit. Oh, Fire Demon off of Louis' mistake. Fire Demon at least keeps it alive there. No Zero is the only one up. However, he's gonna have to contest against both meatsale and Hobner. No Zero. Whew. Fire Demon with a beautiful save on that.
How does he get that? This is big. 2 players rotating back for Summit right now. Tumbleweed, he's in the big box. Oh, he almost weaves through.
Anyone looking to collect this ball here, Ants does, but it's immediately stolen.
Oh God, and dumb Matt dropping onto the field. I'm not sure why.
Bird has been shot down.
He was just trying. Yeah, his jets have run out of fuel or something. He just wanted to be part of the play.
Tumbleweed.
Oh, big pass out.
It's back and forth again.
Those dog piles are so dangerous. But Jenna, big clear. But Savanna still got control. meatsale, though, looming. And Louis, he's far out of goal. This is dangerous. You have to get this ball to one of your players or else... Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. That's fine.
Evens things up here.
Still plenty of time, so not a big deal to... Oh!
Jeez.
Oh my, what the...
Tumbleweed just wanted that one.
I think he was definitely...
myself.
I think he was definitely...
Meatsale's back! Meatsale's back! It's through Starbucks! Louis! Louis!
Oh my God!
You want to see with a season clip right there? There it is.
That's crazy.
And then probably the worst...
Star, please!
The worst clearance of all time
Get
after
out
that.
Of there!
Oh my God. No!
Get it out of there, man!
Meatsale still has it. He has another chance at this.
Oh, but Savanna, they're back, so that's, not going to be an easy shot here.
Oh my gosh! The Collector! Fire Demon, once again, just plays his role so perfectly. Just manages to rotate right into the ball, but unfortunately the ball rotates right into meatsale, and unfortunately right-click there will allow Starblocks to capitalize, and he will receive the ball. Savanna now can clear it out and take a little bit of a deep breath, as that was the closest Summit could have got to a goal this entire half.
Oh, man. And Savanna, they're just flubbing it a little bit. You can feel the pressure on both sides right now. Both teams are just so desperate.
meatsale has Ants and Jenna there. No Zero. All these teams are playing so well right now. It's absolutely insane to me. But Summit looking to play a little bit better. Goal opportunity there. Good air stall from Ants. Stealthy Jenna grabs it out the air. Good, though. Tumbleweed reads that. Oh! Could not have wrote that header, though.
That was what is happening. Oh man, in Savanna, they just need to get it up the field. They just need to get up the field. But Summit, they're playing man-to-man defense right now. Oh, that was so close to Oh man. What? I did not expect that.
Fire team is open. Wait a second here, Savanna, a chance. Oh, but meatsale. Heartbreaking reality is you can't shoot on meatsale sometimes. It's just not possible. Ants is up as well.
Gotta get in front of me.
Starbalax. He has his job. He has his work cut out for him there. Dime over though. Starbalax gets it. Savanna over to Ant. Ants though. Starbalax recovers. Stat padding once again here. Ants gets it again for the third time. And Louis had enough.
Please. They're just passing so dangerously. They're passing into so many gray jerseys, and it's just Summit. They're not going to let those go through. Oh man, and they're going for the headers. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Are we gonna see a golden? Okay, so I think it has to go to golden.
It'll go to golden and then PKs.
Yeah. I think
it's No Zero though. Look at how open No Zero is. Covered by meatsale at the most. A shot there! Mel the Frog though, immediately in the way of that.
I think he's going for passes, but they just somehow are making it through.
Yeah,
that's a new strategy. You try to pass, but then you have your teammate immediately move out of the way, so it becomes a shot. That's the biggest brain play.
Or he just moved away at the wrong time.
Yeah, or he just missed the pass. You know.
Oof. Whenever you shove it, yeah. No Zero, that was a good pass there to No Zero, but whenever you shove your attackers on the left side of the field, it just, or on the sides of the box, it can be really difficult there. Good attempt on that recovery, but it is going to be a goal kick. And Summit.
This is dangerous, Summit, very far up.
Look at Ants. Ants can't be covered by Starbalax. Starbalax, he has no options here. Starb has to fall back. meatsale looking for that dime over. Ants puts it right above Louis. And all of a sudden, it's red alert here for Savanna as they quite literally need a goal. 3-2 and Summit put it in. First goal of this second half.
Yeah, right now, oh man, Tumble being kind of nice, giving the goal kick ball to Mel, but it just gave Summit plenty of time. And they were so wide open. Everyone was back on basically the back line of Summit. And there were 3 Summit players already pounding it upfield, so that's so unfortunate.
Certainly was a good attempt there. Now, Summit looking to make this a 4-2. 4-2 is a really dangerous scoreline to be against, and Savanna know it. Good read there from Tumbleweed, but the job is not finished. Yet to clear it, he finally will.
And no extra time also. We'll see, though, Savanna. They got to make use of every single bit of possession they have. Tar Demon pretty wide.
Oof.
But all the Summit players, they know they want to get it to Tumble.
Yeah. It's just... Tumble is your get-out-of-jail-free card. His passes have been extraordinarily good this game. It's those shots, man. It's those shots that are so important. Tumble covered by 3 players now. Stolen from header. It's into Savanna territory at the most.
Zero should have it. Honestly, Snarb, he's got to draw somebody off him. If he can somehow dribble past meatsale, then someone can get a quick one-on-one opportunity.
It's not going to happen when you have Jenna in net as well, though.
Yeah.
She's going to drive this. This is immediately going to crumble now for Savanna. The recovery, though, from Tumbleweed. It's out, but no one's up.
Oh, big pass up, Fire Demon.
Yeah,
but it just goes right to meat.
No Zero and Fire looking to clamp this one, but they're scared. I mean, I would be too. I mean, meatsale's just... He knows how to keep the ball in his possession, and it's really difficult. Frustrations now for Savanna surely coming on out as you have a minute of extra time, but that minute goes away faster than you think, especially with this kind of possession here from the side of Summit, with this kind of stalling. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. Dime though to Ants! Now looking for that clear. Tumbleweed's up.
Nah, that's across the entire field, pretty much. a lot of time, but Mel, yeah, easily gonna get control of that. But no Zero, he's got it.
Tumbleweed's
Savannah,
covered by
they gotta get
3
upfield.
players, though. This is nuts. Oh my god, no Zero! Oh, what could have been? That was almost such a good chance there from the side of no Zero. He almost had Savanna in yet another position to score. Snarblax looking to attack this ball head on. Tumbleweed going to cherry pick for this one. That's what you need to do at this point. It's a necessity. You have to trust the rest of your players to defend without you because you need this goal now, but it's looking dangerous. Savanna are looking in a very bad strait as it's another goal here for Summit, and Savanna are looking at a lower bracket run.
Man, I mean, wait, 2 minutes extra time. Okay, I mean, that's a lot of time.
Wow.
Man, but Mel, he's just on point today. He's not
That could have been it.
Yeah, he's not letting so many of these goals in. You have to get so far into the small box to be able to get it past him. Oh, it went to many.
Oh,
is that it? Is that safe?
That was close.
We're gonna have to have a instant replay on that. Ants dropping the challenge.
Oh, once again, these self-steals are really bad! Oh my, who is Mel? Who the heck is Mel the Frog? This guy's got a sage wall on his own goal.
Yeah, this is just so demoralizing for Savanna. He just, I mean, 2 good shots in a row. That could have been the equalizers, but Mel, he just doesn't let it go in.
Yeah,
and
that's
Tumble,
rough.
he's gotta, he can't trust that the ball's gonna go over Hob.
Yeah, Hob can really be the most consistent player on your team sometimes. Jenna now looking for that shot. It's into the... What?
Oh, what?
Wait, what?
Oh, that's a... Oh,
wait,
man.
Was that weird on anyone else?
That was a ghost ball.
Oh.
Yeah, on my screen it just went right off of Louis' head, and then all of a sudden it's in the back of the net.
That is just tough.
Oh, and Tumble, another shot, another save by Mel. He's just playing crazy.
God, that's heartbreaking. That really is. Savanna had all the chances, all the opportunities. It was a close game up until that very moment, but now you've only got 1:30 left, and what do Savanna have but limited options? 3 goals is what you need, and you can see the desperation now marked on the faces here of Savanna to try and keep themselves out of the losers bracket, a team that has improved so much throughout this cup. They've got quite the story to tell, but they're going to go down, and they're going to go down quietly this half as not a single goal for them. Ants now in a 1-on-1 against Louis, puts it into the back of the net and stabs a dagger into the heart of Savanna as a lower bracket run is imminent.
Dang. That is just insane. Man. It was so close for so long, but as soon as that first goal goes in, Savanna, they're just feeling the pressure. And the defense, you know, they're just overplaying on offense, so they just... Oh, Tumble, please! Oh, he gets one in. Consolation prize for Tumbleweed.
You can't help but be a little sad if you are...
Yeah, I mean, that's just... What just happened?
Oof.
And that is the end of the game. Wow. That's the first playoff game, and what a game it was. First half and most of the second half just so sweaty and completely tied up. But as soon as Summit opened up the floodgates, it was just too much for Savanna.
Yeah, it was a good attempt.
And Mel just... Oh my god. Mel was just playing out of his freaking mind.
Yeah. That guy stat padded this game. That was insane.
Yeah. I mean, there were so many good shots that should have just gone in. But Mel, he's just too good. He's just playing out of his mind today. And when Mel's on, it's just so hard to get through.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. The playoffs have started with what was first a very, very good game, but it's turned into a slaughter.
Yeah, this means that Summit moving up to the next part of the bracket, and they will be playing whoever comes out of the Polar game. I would be very surprised to see if either Swamp or Tropics manages a victory against Polar, just as the history has rolled out. So it's looking like Summit and Polar will be the matchup of the winner's semifinals.
Yeah, so the bracket goes like this. It'll be the winner of the game against Polar, like you said. And for Savanna, it'll be the loser of Swamp versus Tropics. So, sadly, that's it. Savanna just go home. They're gonna have to pack their bags and practice again. It's been a flurry of mixed results for the side of Savanna. I mean, they're a team that has grown so much into their own shoes. A team that a lot of people expected to kind of be in that last place slot. That has completely and utterly destroyed that expectation. And to see him go down like this against the second best team in the league, I mean, you can't help but feel a little sad for them. But on the side of Summit, they've been playing out of their minds. I mean, they have been a very consistently winning team. They are one of the scariest teams in this entire cup, and Savanna just ran into them first half of this playoff, and it's just rough.
Yeah, I mean, the Summit defense and the Summit offense have just been absolutely on point, and there's just nothing you can do about it sometimes.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, no interviews because we were lied to, which means we are going to be done with our first stream of the playoffs. Summit take a victory handedly, and it might seem like that when you look at the scoreline, but don't let the second half tell you the whole story, because that first half was quite a barn burner between both of these teams. But that's about it. I've been Razor. This has been Cairo. Thank you to Alan for streaming. Thank you to the refs, and thank you to the players. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you for the next playoff game.